Hey everyone, this is Martin, and we're continuing with the series, Creating Sustainable Income for Yourself. And it's in the context of kind of off-grid, back to the land, homesteading, kind of a lifestyle, but actually it applies to everything. So not trying to sell you anything, not trying to get you to sign up for anything, just information that's yours for whatever good it can do you. And if you could hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, turn the notifications to all. An episode comes up every Wednesday on this. Okay, let's get into this one today that's going to be multiple sources of income. Now, obviously, a lot of these subjects that I'm talking about is going to be way more involved than just than what can be covered in a 5-minute video. And then we'll expand them out as we get into the series a little farther. And but I know that one is one subject that everybody is, or a lot of people have a hard time getting their minds wrapped around it. Because if you're working a job, or even maybe a job and a part-time job or a couple of jobs, the paradigm that you're working under is exchanging your time for money. You're exchanging your labor, which is the thing that you're trading. You're exchanging your time for money is what you're working under, that sort of a system. And so you've got to kind of, in order to be able to create multiple sources of income, you have to kind of think outside of that paradigm or that mindset. And it doesn't mean that you have to quit your job or anything like that. Your job can be one source of income. But I was at a real estate investing seminar one time, probably 20 years ago. And the lady that was teaching it, she had started the beginning of a segment of the program with 7 is good, 10 is better. And of course, I had no idea what she was talking about. And then she went on to explain that she was referring to sources of income or streams of income. And so in that setting, it was 7 streams of income is good, 10 is better. And that really struck me. That's one of the kind of the turning points in my life as it pertains to us earning income, is that trying to understand and get a hold of how to create multiple sources of income that you don't have to be out there, punch a time clock and work for all the time. And you may not think that that's possible. You know, I've heard a lot of people say, well, that would be nice, not work and still get income. But, there's a lot of income sources that are actually, that work that way. And it's just most of the time we think in terms of, in order to get a paycheck, I need to go work and put my time in order to get that paycheck. And so we're going to start developing out a lot of the thoughts and mindsets around what it means to start creating or setting up multiple streams of income. Now, just to give you an idea, there was a point a few years ago where we were kind of at our peak for that. We've been really working on it, and we had some recreation properties that had cabin and campsite rentals on them. We also had, in the process of doing one of those properties, we got a small little marina and boat dock that had a number of boats, so that we had to get some additional boats that were working. The ones we got were not working. So, but there for a while we had boat rentals where fishermen could come in and rent boats. And that's largely passive. I mean, someone has to be there in the morning to check them out, and then someone has to be there in the evening to check them back in. But for the most part, they earned money. Some of the pontoon boats would make $200 a day, and all you'd have to do is check them out in the morning, check them back in the evening, and then do occasional maintenance on them. But then we also had a retail shop that was associated with the recreational properties that had gifts and fishing tackle and things like that in it. And that was a little less of a passive thing, because you kind of had to be there, or somebody at least had to be there to take care of that. We had fuel sales, LP gas sales. We just had a multiple of things going on that we did kayak rentals and stuff like that. And then we developed that. We expanded that into online retail, where we had taken some of the things that we were selling in our retail gift shop and tackle shop and putting them online, which that lowered the labor involvement a lot. And so at one point, probably about 3 years ago, we had money coming in from about 10 different directions. And it was good because, I spent time, I kind of hung around the tackle shop But the rest of it all sort of just happened. So, and there's other ones too. I mean, we have written some books recently that are starting to catch hold now, and so there's income coming in from that, and that literally is a do it once and then receive income on it for a long time after that. So that just to give you, whet your appetite just a little bit about the whole idea of multiple streams of income, and we'll be covering and going into it a lot more depth. Oh, another thing we have is some affiliate programs with retailers that we don't have to touch anything. All we do is make some links and of their products in various places, our website and on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel and things like that. In fact, there'll probably be links of some of that down below here. And that we'll earn commissions off. The people don't have to pay anything extra when they buy those products that they go to from our links, but we get a commission off of other people around the country purchasing those. And that happens not quite every day, but almost every day. So anyway, I want you to kind of absorb a little bit of that. I know it's just scratching the surface just a little bit, but we'll get into it a lot deeper as we continue on into this series. It'll be, the videos will come out on Wednesday, and there's probably 100 episodes that I've got planned for this. So we're going to get into it a lot deeper. So anyway, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will see you next time. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like and a share, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. See you next time.